Okay, so here I'm showing you how I cut it. So this is the die cutter is in the center with this set screw, and it's actually capped. The die cutter is capped by this uh, die cutter handle, and I'm going to just continue clockwise to cut it into the steel rod to, follow the thread. And so I need to reposition this better. There we go. This table vise is very, very convenient, and I made my money back already with so many DIY projects. So you just continue to turn, and now I'm facing resistance, so I pour a little bit of oil. And this oil is simply the bar and chain oil. It's nothing special. I'll show you in a second. You can also use the motor oil, engine oil, So here is the bar and chain oil, Because the idea is to create a lubrication, because this is metal cutter on steel rod, metal to metal. It's pretty rough, so you need to give it some lubrication. That's why any kind of oil is going to help, engine oil, bar oil, chain oil in my example. And like I said, once you face resistance, don't use force to continue to cut it into it. You can use force a little bit downward pressure a little bit, but not too much, because if you use too much force to turn clockwise, you're going to break this set screw, and you're going to also wring your thread. So, you back away once you feel the resistance, and then you use some oil, because and when you back away, all the metal shards is going to fall off from the steel rod, and instead of being caught on this die cutter, it's going to fall off the steel rod and fall away from this die cutter, so that they will not be clogged in the die cutter teeth and the thread of the steel rod. You see, I'm facing resistance again. So don't use force, just back away, let the metal drop off, and apply some oil. Apply some more oil, and then just continue to cut into it. Whoa, it's too much. Move back off. So the metal that get caught in the thread or the teeth, the cut away metal in the thread can fall off the steel rod and the die cutter when you counterclockwise backing off from the steel rod. Now you can go back in again. Oh, gosh. Yeah, so I'm going to back off because I saw a lot of metals underneath the die cutter. That's why it's preventing me from cutting further down of this steel rod. gotta show you. See, it's, every time you cut just a couple turns, you need to back off, back away, and then clean all that metals away from the rod, so that it won't get caught in the steel rod, in the thread, as well as the die cutter. Otherwise, you're gonna ring your tool. You know, so. Okay, so let's do it again. It's not an easy job. It takes patience. A lot of patience. Oh! That's no good. I heard something. Probably broke something. See, that's what happened when you try to use force. I hope I didn't break this set screw, because once you break the set screw, then it's pretty painful to have to do the tap again, tap that hole, and then redo, and then find another screw, set screw again, which is a pain in the neck. You know, I really don't want to do that. Okay. Gosh, you can see a lot of metals caught in there, so I'm going to have to use the toothbrush to get rid of them. That's why when the cutter is when the cutter thread is clogged with these metal pieces, then you're not going to be able to cut it further down, and you're just going to ring your tool. So do not use force. And I hope I didn't bring it. I didn't break this. I'm going to continue to do again. And I'm going to apply the oil, because I don't think I applied the oil before. Yeah, with the oil applied, it definitely helps cutting into this steel rod. And I think I'm almost done. You know. Yeah, I think I'm almost done here. because all the metals are caught in there now. So backing off. I don't want to break my tool again, because once you break it, it's a pain to repair. Yeah, I just heard something dropped. Okay. Cut into it. Continue to cut into it. I think I'm just about done because it's 1-inch thread. I think that's enough. I'm about to install this steel rod. Okay, that's it. Okay. I got resistance again. That's it. That's my last. Oil. Yeah, letting the oil do its job. So I'm backing away, and I'm gonna clean the. Yeah, you heard that? All the metal pieces. See? All these metal pieces that was cut from the steel rod needs to be cleaned away before you can continue to cut into it. Otherwise, you're gonna ring your die cutter. You know, it's actually a decent die cutter. You see? Oh, crazy. This is my last effort. I think I'm done. Backing away. I'm done making this thread. Let the oil do its job, and then get down there and clean all the. See, I can hear the metal drop to the ground because it's all caught underneath. You want to clean that before you continue to cut down. You know, so that's all the oil, and that's it. There is your bar chain oil come to save the day. Bar and chain oil come to save the day. This is my last cut. I think this is deep enough. Wow. 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 Yeah. That's it. Ain't gonna go any more further down. I think that's enough. That's enough thread. Okay, can't move it anymore. There you have it. That's my die cutter. Okay, there you go. Fast threading, but good enough because all I need to do is put it in a quick release. So I got this side threaded into there, and I'm going to thread this thing into there as well. So this is the 3/8 of an inch steel rod from Home Depot, and also I just made the 24 fine thread, about an inch or 0.75 of an inch, and that's plenty to lock this quick release from the steel rod. And this steel rod is measured to be about 36 inches. It's going to connect my kicker motor to my main motor. Kicker motor is Honda 8 horsepower. The main motor is Johnson 90. So here we go. I'm going to